So I'm doing the book for the second time and doing these reflections for the second time to see what has changed. And as I said, like so far, doing it for the second time was really easy. I went through week 1, 2, and 3 with like so much like lightness, and I did not feel the same lightness right now. I feel like week 4 was really hard because I'm just gonna, yeah. And because as I said, like a lot has changed already, and a lot is changing, and I am truly moving into like an environment that I want to move towards, and everything is like more real right now. So I'm feeling so many little ants here. I'm feeling very okay. I don't even see myself, so I'm not sure if you see me. Okay. um I'm feeling very overwhelmed, but at the same time good, because I feel like the changes that are happening now are truly aligned with where I want to go. And if we go to the tasks, because like what was week 4 about again, let's just quickly recap. Recovering a sense of integrity. This week might find you with changing self-definition. Pretty sure that this is what happened. And for me, not reading for a week was extremely hard. Like I was trying not to watch anything, not to listen to podcasts, and not to read anything, and that felt really hard because I listen to a lot of podcasts, honestly, and I do like to watch things in the background when I'm doing things, and at the end, like honestly, not a lot gets done. And I realize that I often shift my focus and change tasks, and that's okay and fine, but I've never been as productive as I was this week, because I'm pretty sure that last time I did not actually end up doing the reading part, like the not reading part, because I maybe I wasn't reading, but I definitely was listening to podcasts, and podcasts are what helps me like understand myself better. But realistically, I realized that to understand yourself better, you kind of almost certainly need to quiet down the mind more often. And this week allowed it, because I was often on my own, often without podcasts, often without like new input, and it felt so weird the first days, and then it started feeling like, oh, okay, like that's what I feel, and that's where this is coming from. I learned new things about myself in terms of like how abandoned I feel occasionally, and how certain insecurities play in my life, and how I attach and how I connect with things and people and art and everything. And I ended up editing twice as much as I usually do, because I was not bombarded with random things that I thought I needed, which was like reading and podcasts and films. Like I didn't really have, like I didn't have it, so I ended up finding more I don't know, like more focused tasks that I ended up finishing, and if not finishing, then progressing. And if we go to the tasks, environment, describe your ideal environment, town, country. um, it it feels really good, because like where I am right now feels right for me. Where I am right now feels in every way like somewhere I want to come back to. And I like quietness, I like being close to nature, and I've said it throughout last year, all year long, that I want to be closer to nature, and now I am. Like I am close to nature, I am going to be close to nature, even when I'm gonna go away from this place. A lot of the things that I'm currently moving my life towards align with where I want to be long term. And I wanted nature, I wanted beach, I wanted ocean, especially ocean. And maybe not fully yet, but soon it will be my reality. And I like, it's already my reality right now, but I want this reality to be mine long term. And I know that it's possible. And it's also a place where I feel groundness, where I feel community, where I feel grounded, and I feel really good where I am, and I feel like I want to come back to this place. And now with so much certainty, because before, like, also like a few months ago, this was a trial, and now it's still is in some ways a trial, but it is a trial that is actually going into, but there's so many of these like ants. Now it's still a trial, but now it's a trial with a plan, and it feels much more real, because before it wasn't, and now it's actually slowly happening. Time travel, describe yourself at 80. I loved it because I don't think that much honestly has changed from when I did it last time, but some things have changed. I realized that I want to be like, I still want to be communal, but I do want eventually to have a home, and I do want to be fun, and I want community, and I want to keep creating and teaching. I didn't realize that I like it so much. Like, I like sharing my skills with other people, and I like being around younger people, especially because, I don't know, like, I feel like they have so much to show us. And it doesn't have to be my kids, but I want it to be, I want to have community where kids also can come to and learn new things, and yeah, I want to do that. And also I want to have love in my life. I want to have a person that aligns with who I'm becoming, and I want to be with them and find, and it sounds a bit cheesy, but I want to have a house with 2 chairs in the front yard where we can watch the sunset or the sunrise, or, you know, just watch the view, and to really, really enjoy time by myself, but also the time with this person. And I eventually will find it, I think. And I felt almost like I found it, and honestly still wish that it would be true, but it's okay. It's okay. I feel like I just realized that last year that I want that, because I for a very long time thought that I didn't, and that I wanted to be alone, or I don't think I want to be alone, but I also don't want to feel like suffocated by other people. I want to have relationships in my life that feel like freedom and like ease, and that are collaborative and creative, and I genuinely feel like I got to see what it looks like, and I want that, and I want that for myself when I'm 80. Time travel, remember yourself at 8. Honestly, I love dancing, and I last year really came back to dance and dance for fun, and I really love that this part of me is back. And my favorite things were swinging and being in nature, and as I said, this year I truly came back to this, not swinging, but to be in nature and being more creative. I don't know, like with myself, with how I am, with the ways that I create. It changed last year, and it makes me feel so grateful because I changed, and I feel that change. I also did change my environment, because like one of the tasks was to make like a cozy space where you are. I'm not currently in any permanent location, but I decided to make one space for myself cozy anyway, and it really started feeling almost homey, and I don't have that feeling often, so it feels really good. And task 5, to like, it's basically like this life pie. I changed in the ways that I started doing more social things, because in the very beginning, like when from I think life pie was in week 2, I wasn't socializing that much, and it was affecting me a lot, because in some ways I wanted to have like this time for introspection, and I wanted to understand myself better, and I wanted to have that time alone. But one thing that I want to tell myself, like with almost 100% certainty, is that sometimes you do not need more healing, sometimes you need more life and more people and more like feeling like you're part of something, and you can trust yourself that you now have the tools because you've healed. And if something changes, you can always go back and heal more if you want. But it's just that I feel like I've retreated into this like lonely space because I was worried about losing myself again in other people, losing myself again in communities, losing myself. And I wanted to find that person. And I think that now I have found that person, now it's time to actually go out there and meet new people. And I have started doing that, and it feels really good because I've really started realizing I'm not alone with all my thoughts and feelings, which is beautiful. So sometimes what you need is more life and not more healing. And another one thing I wanted to bring back in the life pipe is I want to do even more committed like exercising, because yeah, I dance every morning, yeah, I occasionally do yoga, but I don't think that like exercise is a part of my life right now in terms of committed. Like I want to have like, if yoga, then almost every day because I enjoy it. If dancing, then almost like a workout occasionally. And I really want to pick up running. I never liked running. I would say I always hated it, but something about running right now speaks to me. I don't know why, and I really want to bring that back. Running or jumping rope. That's what I want to bring back. And yeah, also because I love jumping rope as a child, and so it kind of reminded me of that. An extended artist date. I haven't done an extended artist date, but I am planning on going away for a few days, and it feels good. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I am planning it. And open your closet, throwing out things. I mean, honestly, there's not that much to throw because I am literally, I changed my entire life last year and started kind of living out of 3 suitcases, so there's not that much to throw away. But in the end, I did end up throwing some things away, and it felt so good because I was like, oh, there's always something to get rid of. But yeah, it felt good, and I feel like I'm feeling very grounded lately. I don't know, like I feel much better, I feel more grounded, and it feels really crazy because I think I've lost that person somewhere like in the last years, and I'm finding her again, and I don't want to lose her. I like this one a lot. Yeah. And look at one situation in your life that you feel like you should change but haven't yet. My financial situation, and also asking for feedback from people, and being like really clear with my prices. And I feel like I'm learning that right now, so it feels also good. And if you break your reading deprivation, write about how you did it. If you broke, I didn't really break my reading deprivation, but I was struggling a lot with not reading. So yeah, anyway, I hope you're well, and for my future self, when you're watching this, I'm proud of you. Proud of you for still sticking to it. Proud of you for the changes that you've been making. I know it's been really weird lately, emotionally, but you're doing it. You're still here, and you made like some crazy steps lately. And yeah, that's something to celebrate. So, bye.